Well, hello everybody. Welcome. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian here with another video for you on the month of August. So, it's going to be an interesting month for August, and I'm going to pull up the time clock, and I'm going to also show you something really cool. Um, let's see. So yeah, let's talk about August. Mercury still retrograde, and I have here. So August 9th will be a full moon, and yeah, I will share that with you. So here's the current, and I have these in this interesting colors, um, so that yeah, we can look at these decans of these of the planet they are in right now as well. And so the sun will be at 16 degrees 59 minutes and the moon of Leo, and the moon will be at 16 degrees 59 minutes in the sign of Aquarius, meaning we're going to have a full moon at this time at 12:54 a.m. And I will also stop the share. Well, I'm going to move this back in days to go back to August 1st. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to stop the share. So, Mercury is still retrograde. The moon will be in Libra in the early morning on the west coast where I am. Which is interesting, pretty cool because actually air and fire normally by a whole sign make a sextile to each other. 3 signs away. 1, 2, 3. Or we go 30, 60 degrees away. Or give and take, or give or take 10 degrees, at least some astrologers 10 degrees, yes. Um, and Venus moves into Cancer and eventually will meet with Jupiter when it gets to, yeah, we'll show you that as well. But I also wanted to share with you this so other chart. Here we are. And let me roll up. Is that the one I wanted? I guess not. Well, this is the chart for August 9th for this full moon at 16 degrees for 59 minutes, the sun in Leo, and 16 degrees 59 minutes for the moon in Aquarius. But I did not want, that's not what I wanted to show you. Alrighty then. Um, where did that go? Dang. All right, hold on. Did I close that? Uh, hmm, interesting. Uh, huh. Oh, that's where it went. Okay. Now I found it. Here we are. For Greenwich time, UT GMT time, we have the full moon, Aquarius, 16 degrees, 59 minutes. Correct. That's the chart that I just showed you with where this will be occurring. And yeah, then you scroll down and you go to, this isn't from AstroSeek. I looked up moon phase calendar. Saturday, the 9th of August, the moon will be full at 7:54 a.m. in the UK. UT Greenwich Mean Time. So, if you know the Greenwich Mean Time, add or subtract from that time where you are, and did a whole video on that. No time for that this time, so figure that out on your own. All right, now August. Whoops, let's move this to August 1st. Well, we have these planets. You see these little planets here. This is showing the decans or decans of each sign, each planet at a degree. They are 10 degrees or 0 to 959, and then 10 to 19 point degrees 59 minutes, and 20 degrees to 30 minutes, 20 to 29.39 to 59. Sorry, 29 degrees 59 minutes for the third decan in each sign. So this says Neptune, but we know that Neptune is also ruled by Pisces and Jupiter. So this is Pisces, the Piscean decan. The moon is ruled by Cancer. This is the second decan for Pisces. And then Pluto and Mars are ruled by Scorpio. So this is the Scorpio's third decan of Pisces. If we go to Aries, Mars is ruled by Aries. So you have where Saturn and Neptune are in the Mars decan in the sign of Aries. So Saturn and Neptune take on Aryan qualities with Mars, with a Mars flavor, action packed here. Although Saturn in Aries is not in a great sign. Saturn does not like being in Aries. Saturn is in fall in Aries, right? Saturn's in fall in Aries. Correct. I Yeah, because I have the sheet. Sometimes yes, Saturn is in fall. Hey, how about that? The Easy Essential Dignity card, which I have, which goes through all the signs. You can find out the rulerships, exaltation, if your day chart, day triplicity, night chart, night triplicity, term, or bounds, and face, which are decans or deacons, and then detriment and fall. So, um, starting in August, we have Saturn is in fall because Saturn is exalted in Libra, and Saturn is ruled by Aquarius and Capricorn, and Uranus is also ruled by Capricorn. If we're looking at decans too, right? Yeah, because here's Uranus in the first decan of Aquarius. So you would look at for full. I would use both Uranus and Saturn. So that's the difference between using in decans. But um, and so let me see. I see. Hmm. Hmm. I'm just looking at my card here. Because if we look at Virgo, go to Virgo, we have the first decan of Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So we had double Mercury. The second decan of Virgo is Capricorn. You go in zodiacal order, so Virgo, then Capricorn, and then Taurus, which is ruled by Venus. Correct? Yes. And Mars is at the 26th degree in Virgo. Wow. So on August 6th, Mars moves into Libra, right? So until then, we have all this moon. The only difference is the moon. Going to change signs from Scorpio to Sagittarius, Capricorn, and then eventually, yeah. And then the moon just changes sign. Mars just changes signs. Nothing else changes sign, right? Let's see. Let's go to the second. Just degree. Venus moved a degree to 2 degrees on the second. The third, the moon moved into Sagittarius, and Venus moved to the third degree of Cancer, ruled by the moon. Okay, still ruled by the moon in the decan of Cancer. The fourth, the moon is still Sagittarius and moved to the second decan of Aries. And then we move it another day, the 5th. Excuse me. The moon is in the 3rd decan of Leo. They're ruled by the sun. And so the moon has a Sagittarius moon with a Leo flavor, or takes on some qualities of the sun, or Leo qualities. Like I have the moon at 26 degrees of Sagittarius. So I have a Sagittarius moon with a Leo flavor to it. So this is another layer that you can add to your readings. And let's see. Move that another day, the 6th. So later in the day, let's move this in hours now and see what time does Mars enter Libra in San Francisco. Do, 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 54, 55, 56, 57, 29 degrees, 59 minutes. And there you go. Around 4:54 Mars PM, 4:54 p.m. in the afternoon, almost evening hours. Mars moves into Libra. Jupiter, Venus is at 7 degrees right now. Still in the within the first 10 degrees of Cancer. Jupiter is in the second, as in the after 10 to 20, so 19 degrees 59 minutes in Cancer. You have Jupiter in the decan of Scorpio. So this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, right? If you go in zodiacal order, in the water, and all the water signs, Moon is ruled by Cancer, so it's the Cancerian Venus in Scorpio, in Cancer, and double Cancer, and then we have Jupiter in Cancer with a scorpionic flavor. And when it gets to here, it'll have a Piscean flavor. Cancer with a Pisces flavor to it. So yeah, you can't just I would not do a reading just on the decans alone, because um you still Jupiter is still in Cancer, but it has not all Cancerians are the same, and that's why. And here's why. These 3 items here. And also bounds, which I'll get into another time. So, yes. Uh, so Mars is in Libra. Not a great place for Mars to be. Mars will be in detriment in Libra, and it'll have a Venus flavor to it, Venusian flavor to it. So it'll be very diplomatic, which is a good thing for Mars. Mars doesn't likes to take action, most likely in Aries, but yeah, he's in detriment in Libra. Doesn't mean isn't a bad thing, but he's not in great shape here in Libra. He'll take action in Libran ways, not as an Aries, like combative and all that, but actually very diplomatic, very structured, very balanced, and actually their temperament will be much more lighter and airy and communicative and wanting to make peace and harmony. That's why this week from of August will be very peaceful. Uh, the moon is in Capricorn, which is a good thing. It's actually it's not in a square per se. By sign, yes, but by degree, no. So that's a good thing. Uh, so this is August 6th, and then August 9th. So yeah, we have Mars will be making a trine. So, oh wait, no. The next day, let's move this in. Let's go by the 7th. So the 7th, the moon will be moving into Aquarius, and Mars will make a trine to Uranus. Interesting that Mars makes a trine to Uranus in Gemini. It opposes Saturn, which will bring some interesting things to see. Yeah. Mars is opposed to Saturn and Neptune. Yeah. But Mars is making a square, making a trine, a communicative trine to Uranus, which looks to be quite interesting on the 7th and the 8th. And then Mars will also well, it's making a trine to Pluto as well. Let's go to the 8th. Mars is definitely making a trine to Pluto. A trine to, okay, let's get rid of some of this. Some of these squares, these other things that are in the way. I don't want to show you this aspect. I don't want to share. Uh, because I just want to share this triangle right here and this opposition. So that's what I'm going to share with you right now. Get rid of that, take away that, and that, and that. All right. Uh, take that away. Vesta. Yeah. Cool. We'll take that away. And we have a kite here formation. Because look at that. We have Saturn is making a sextile to Uranus, and Saturn is making a sextile to Pluto, which is making a trine to Mars. Mars is making a trine to Pluto, and Pluto and Uranus are making a trine to one another. So you have a air trine, which is, I think that's going to be an interesting thing. Communication, they're all the air signs of communication and um, cooperation, diplomacy. Mars is ruled by, is in Libra, is all about relationships. Pluto in Aquarius is all about collective and group activities. And Uranus, Gemini is communication. And uh yeah, so yeah, you have Mercury ruled sign, Venus ruled sign, and a Saturn ruled sign, which is also Aquarius, double Aquarius. Pluto is double Aquarius. And what else do I want to get rid of here? That's about it. Actually, I don't need to share that. So, okay, we'll take care of that. And then we have, so yeah, we have this grand trine within a kite, which is pretty cool, Actually, that's going to be bringing in the fire energy of Saturn and Neptune as well. Responsibility and maybe a little bit illusion or spirituality, delusion. um, but this air is going to be logical. Even though Mercury is still retrograde in Leo, uh, Mercury is still retrograde in Leo, and it's at 4 degrees retrograde all the way back to 4 degrees. And let's move this into another day. Till August 9th, 10th, 11th. August 11th, Mercury is out of its retrograde motion, and then he's in his shadow period. So he has to go all the way back to where it is today. And Mercury is at 11 degrees today. So when Mercury, and then let's go back. Let's go back and let's see. Because actually, Mercury went retrograde in July. Yes, Mercury went retrograde at on the whoop, on the 18th of July at 15 degrees. So when Mercury goes from 4 degrees back to 16 degrees, Mercury will be done with its shadow period, with its pre-shadow period and retrograde. And once it gets to 15 degrees, let's go in week. Why not? Let's see. That would be July 25th, August 1st, August 8th, August 15th. Okay. August 22nd. Okay, so by August 29th, yeah, actually give or take a day, a few days. So we needed to be at 16. Here you go. Whoops. So around August 25th, Mars will be out of its retrograde and shadow period and pre-shadow period at the end of August. And it'll be smooth sailing from there. And we still have Saturn in Aries, Neptune in Aries. The moon is getting closer to Mars. Oh, the moon is closer to Mars here. And Venus moves into Leo. So yeah, actually we had Venus conjunct Jupiter, which is going to be a great day for when that occurs. And then when this Mercury retrograde period is over, Venus moves into Leo. Everything will be sort of okay, I think. Um, because Uranus is still in Aries, in Gemini. It hasn't moved into any sign. Uh, so until the following month. Let's move this into days. September. Yeah, September 1st. Saturn moves back into Pisces on September 1st. So we have all this time till September 1st, and Saturn is in Pisces. Was the first planet to move it back into Pisces, into um yeah, Saturn in Pisces, September 1st. The moon will be in Capricorn. So Uranus is still in Gemini. So there you go. That's really interesting. I like the way this is turning out. So that's what I have for you. And that's what I wanted to share with you. I think that's all I wanted to share with you. Mars, yeah, I showed you Mars opposing Neptune and Saturn. Yeah, Mars will trine Pluto. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's all I have for you. Good luck to you, and until the next video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, post a comment, and hit that notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. And I'm always and from now on I will be live from 3:30 p.m. every Friday, from 3:30 p.m. to either 3 p.m. to 4 or 3:30 to 4:30 on Friday. Yeah. So make sure you hit that notification bell. You get notified. I because I'm testing out times to do I'll be live every Friday, and I'm just testing out times right now. And or if you have a preference, 3 or 4 p.m. on the West Coast, sorry. No other time, only those 3 or 3:30 p.m. I'll start. Um, don't give me other times. 3 or 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast. That's the only time I'm available. For an hour to do a live tarot card readings. Um, so I will be making another video with tarot for this full moon, which is happening on the 9th. All right, so stay tuned for that. So do all the things, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment, post comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy. Take it easy, everybody. Good luck. Enjoy this week, peaceful week, when Mars moves into Libra. We'll see. I have a feeling it's going to be a peaceful week. And alrighty.